Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Diddy Kong here once again.
And I'm Pinkie Pie here. We are back full once again via the Maxi Toys. Hey every pony or every brownie out there, if you guys should probably already know me at this point.
So anyways, welcome back to more Let's Play of Mario Party Star Rush from Nintendo 3DS/Nintendo 2DS.
So last time you actually did finally manage to finish off with World 2 in Toad Scramble mode.
And now we're going to continue on and move on into World 3-1, starting from World 3. So,
anyways, the player choice on this world, in this case in this level in particular, will be using Rosalina for this board.
because, why not?
And basically the entire premise of this board theme, especially when we actually get into level 3-2, and even especially level 3-3, this is basically a sweet theme level. So, it has been a really long time since we actually resaw the sweet theme level since Mario Party 1's Princess Peach's, or in this case Peach's birthday cake, I should say.
And there's also the likes of Sweet Dream in Mario Party 5, so even then it has been a long time coming since we actually saw that particular board since that days. So
yeah, in this board in particular, that it feels pretty straightforward. Basically, we have to make our way all the way up to the top of the cake, and then every once in a while, it does reminds me like of all the board themes we managed to come across into. This is without doubt one of my favorite boards in the entire game. I don't know why, clearly because of how, because of, you know, it has been a really long time coming since we actually saw this, board level theme since, you know, Mario Party 5, Sweet Dream, and also Mario Party, 1's, Peach's birthday cake. So, you know, you get the idea for this suggestion, So yeah, you do have to come across into those let's just say 3 layers of cake. So that way you can actually hop into these one layer or another. So even then though, you can actually hop onto those, you know, different spots of the cake. So think like you're actually onto the pink spot, and all you need to do in order to actually get into the boss battle space is that you need to actually be sure or in this case the first boss battle we're going to be dealing with in this first stage in World 3 is King Babam, is to actually get on top of the red segment of the cake. So, yeah, you do have these very familiar stuff where we actually about to be run into on level 3-2, especially level 3-3. But even then, that's not that bad of a board, honestly. That again, this is without doubt one of my favorite boards in the entire game because, you know, yeah, it's been a while since we actually saw those level themes. So. Actually, let's go ahead and get ourselves Diddy Kong, why not? Because obviously we want to actually qualify, and also we get some coins in the process.
So yeah, now we need to actually get all the way back up in the top of that part, so
yeah, the reason why we decided to actually use Rosalina for this board, because obviously that Rosalina is the coolest Mario Princess character, but even then though, we decided to pick him that, so anyways, let's go ahead and use our Poison Mushroom on, we'll say Mario for the most part, because he's almost nearly closer to the boss battle space, so. Now let's switch to Diddy Kong, and sadly we only got a 0 on here, so even then we should able to get some coins just in time.
At least expecting if that, you know, these, computer points will actually just go onto the other side of the board.
And in fact, no matter what though, I'm pretty sure Green Toad already makes his way to the boss battle space already from the start.
But regardless though, we already got like plethora of coins to do so.
And somehow that Team Blue, or in this case Luigi, managed to use the double cards to even then know that we definitely need to catch up to King Babam battle.
But still, we only off by one boss battle space, or there's one boss battle minigame left, which was the Another Bowser minigame.
Alright, so let's go ahead and mash our A button quickly. Come on. There we go. Now we made it.
And thanks to we actually got ourselves our teammates, including myself, where we actually going to be playing as by myself.
But even then, that's probably how this usually goes.
So yeah, the other things we want to mention is that we're pretty much almost there to the almost at the very end of March.
But even then though, until next month is that My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Season 7 are about to come until, like, you know, we only got a few days away until Weapon's release on Discovery Family, but only in USA countries, unlike in UK countries. that was still, for some reason, it still only contains it on Tiny Pop, which is a little bit disappointing. And not to mention, to make matters worse though, I don't think it will come back on Pop, I don't think. Which is a little bit of disappointment. Or in this case, disappointing way, I should say. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and carry our huge bombs, or in this case, huge bombs, to actually designate our final attack. And speaking of such though, Red Toad gets a final attack.
Star Rescue!
And as a result, we got ourselves a first star in this level. In this case, in World 3, I should say. So, anyway, now we got, you know, the star obviously, and considerably that Luigi and Blue Toad both did manage to got 8 coins, so you get the suggestions. Alright, so what's going to be the next boss battle then? It's going to be located over to this really odd perspective right there, and it's going to be Piranha Plant, or PD Piranha. I kept saying Piranha Plant for some reason, because no matter what though, they look exactly feels a bit similar to each other, but except that PD Piranha was actually the largest monster instead of that, you know. Oh, I did not know that. So, for this particular level right there, level 3-1, is that every time when you're trying to actually grab some coins and whatnot, actually let's go ahead and switch back to Toadette real quickly, because Toadette's dice block is pretty good, especially as far as the distance is concerned. That's usually how this goes. Alright, so let's go ahead and use Toadette, and let's see what numbers we can get. I think we got about 8. So we should be able to get Princess Peach during that time. Yeah, I think we can. So that way, we actually got ourselves all of the girls, basically. Well, there's only, few exceptions, which are basically both, Daisy. So even then, though, that's the only princess we have remaining. So, at least if we could actually replace Diddy Kong, in this case myself, to Daisy. So, even then, though, that we will eventually try to do that. Ooh, wow. That's a lovely number we got there. But we actually got ourselves a majority of a lot of, like, numbers that we actually did come across. But even then, though, let's go ahead and grab us some too many coins. Let's just say roughly about 8, roughly. So even then, though, that should be pretty handy, though, especially when we actually get ourselves our Star Rush, in this case, Super Star Rush ranking. So even then, though, that it will try our best if we actually try to do that. But even then, though, there aren't any, bullcrap parts here and there, but even then, though, simple, straightforward board, really. So let's just go ahead and not go that way, because I think this will actually not lead us to the actual boss battle yet. But what we can do is to go, let's just go over here. But even though it might be a little bit slow compared to how it does it when we actually get used to with this. So I don't think there aren't any coin balloons here and there on site. Oh, there is one over there. Yeah, as we thought I was going to say that, Pinkie Pie. Yeah, sorry about that. But anyway, so then the minigame we're going to be choosing is obviously Corkscrew Climb. So last time we actually did manage to play this minigame, we got screwed over dramatically. But hopefully we can actually win this minigame this time around. So let's get this started. And Mario's going to go first. Okay, come on, Peach. I know you can do this. Even in the drat. But even though, at least we came second, though, at least, so sometimes there's gonna be a lot of emphasis on timing and whatnot, so even then, though, especially noticeable if that the only trickiest part about this minigame is to actually come in first place. Because, you know, that, computer points, especially the likes of these, amps placements, is a little bit too, tricky to dodge. Even especially noticeable in the third one, or in this case, the final one. But even then, that will take third place as it is. But that doesn't matter anyway, because we usually got, like, plethora of coins for the most part. Yeah, but again, sometimes that this minigame can be slightly tricky when it comes to timing jumps and stuff. But even then, though, this does remind me of, like, almost related to 3000 Step Chase from Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games on the 3DS, including the likes of Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games also on the 3DS as well, don't forget. Oh, I guess you're right, Pinky. But yeah, basically, now we can actually finally make it to the boss battle space, so that we can actually deal with PD Piranha. But there's only one team exception, which was Team Blue. So in this case, 3 teams managed to make their way to the boss battle space. So let's get this thing get going. Sorry for the lack of dialogue.
Anyway, though, another thing we'd like to mention is that, since I believe, Mario and Luigi already mentioned about let's just talk about that right now.
Alright, so let's go ahead and grab some shells here so that we can actually... You idiots.
Although, you don't mean an idiot, though, Diddy Kong, but just that the computer programs or your teammates kept on getting in your way.
But anyway, though,
yeah, you remember how when Mario and Luigi already mentioned about we actually got ourselves, the Powerpuff Girls movie on the DVD, and so far, that, for what I can tell, is actually a prequel to the actual TV series, specifically 1998 to 2005 TV series of Powerpuff Girls, and for what I've watched it's actually pretty good. Even though it's not the best, although it's kind of cool for the looks of it, like, the animation looks absolutely fantastic and phenomenal. Even especially noticeable, especially it's made by Cartoon Network after all, because that's where it's originated from. So there we go. Now we managed to done with PD Prono for like a multiple time.
Star Rescue.
But again, you're gonna have to be coming across into these boss battles. There's the exact same boss battles every once in a while.
But even then, that's not much of an issue for me.
Alright, so the last boss in level 3-1,
I'm concerning that it would be something almost related to... I don't know what do I call for that right now.
And it's going to be on the front of the cake this time.
And it's going to be King Boo in a sweet theme level.
That's a little bit inconsistency.
So anyway though, but even then, hopefully we're trying to make towards him just in time.
And also we got ourselves an ally balloon.
And the last hooray sequence here, so you get the idea. So
yeah, again, it's really, there's nothing else we can talk through for this point in time, because, there's quite a lot of things some quite small things we did manage to discuss about.
In fact, recently, that, until it really gets to likely, although, we will discuss some more on this until on Saturday, because there's not much else I can talk through on Friday at the moment, because today was actually Friday the 24th of March, because even then, though, that, we're pretty sure we can actually... Oh, I'm really sorry for that, you Wario, but you have to lose some of your coins.
So anyway, though, and it looks like Mario and Wario are about to participate for a duel battle, so I wonder who's going to see who gets the ally first.
It looks like Mario takes the victory because Wario did that way too early, so... In this case, that, Team Blue managed to get himself Wario now, so... Except Luigi.
So anyway,
yeah, we pretty much guaranteed that we're pretty much almost done with, the Toad Scramble mode so far, because obviously that we actually got about, let's say, 6 stages left before we actually done with, conclude with that mode. But even then, we'll get our final thoughts of the mode until we actually get into the last world, which was World 4.
Oh, this is like a race to the finish syndrome, is that we're gonna have to race, between each team, and whoever gets the boss battle space first wins the victory.
Yeah, I know that, right?
Anyway, so let's go ahead and go for,
let's go for Pop Quiz.
I'm pretty sure we haven't played this before. I don't think so.
Okay, this might be a new minigame we're gonna be coming across into. And it looks like we're taking place in a China-themed, environment. So, watch carefully and answer the questions. Okay? Self-explanatory?
Okay, so you do have to press X, Y, A, and B in order to actually select the answer, so...
Okay, so if I recall correctly, I think this should be B. There we go. We managed to get this correct.
Except, Wario and even Blue Toad.
Alright, round 2. There's gonna be a lot of concentration going on, so the other one's jumping, and... let's just say the white spot.
You're doing really well there, Pinky.
Yeah, kind of think about it.
But the last question might be a little bit tricky.
Okay, so... who's gonna walk first? I'm guessing... I'm guessing the Koopa Troopa on the Y spot.
There we go.
Hooray! Victory is ours!
But even then, though, not to mention that even though we pretty much full up with the ally system, but even then, though, we could at least get ourselves a replacement, though. Like, since that, we're essentially
like, I don't want to think about that right now. Yeah, me neither. So anyway, another thing is worth mentioning though. Actually, let's go ahead and just get Mario out. Because, well, we want to let, actually, let's go ahead and replace, sorry Diddy, but you're gonna have to go and miss. But, we had some fun with you, but it's just the fact that we're actually gonna be switching those allies every once in a while. Oh yeah, there's one thing we have not actually shown you guys yet, is the fact that you can't actually skip the entire dice block sequence. Oh, don't you dare use it on us. Thank you. So that way we can actually easily reach up to King Boo straight away. In fact, I don't know where the... Oh, it looks like the other team are a bit far away from us at the moment. But even then, regardless of such, then we pretty much guarantee we're gonna win. Especially the fact that, we actually got more allies than anyone else. So, blue team is about 7 spaces away, yellow team is about, 8 spaces away, and green team is 13 spaces away. So we're pretty much fine. Alright, so let's get these life boxes out, just like usual. So, but this time, allied teams is gonna help you throughout. Even a lot more teams this time. So, in this case, it includes, Princess Peach will be take control for the time. In fact, we already showcased Peach off from the previous moments ago, but we originally was supposed to switch back into Rosalina originally, but it's just the fact of the matter is that I have no idea what I was going to be doing at this point in time. So anyway, though, so I guess there's not much else we can talk through for this episode here, folks. It's just basically, although there's one more thing before we actually end this off, is that recently today was actually the red nose. How in the world did I manage to get touched by that? That's a little bit too dumb for my excuse. Let's go ahead and grab this large life box. And even then, though, we need to be very careful here because we don't instantly touched by these little peepers. There we go. That way it can do a massive damage. And I wonder who's got a final attack. Red Toad. Yay. Nice one.
Stars rescued.
So yeah, today was actually Red Nose Day. So even then, though, that there's going to be a lot of charity thing that's been going on, at least in Great Britain or United Kingdom for that matter. But even then, though, not that bad. Not that bad of a day. Alright, so you've probably suggested for this point that we actually got ourselves, let's say an ultimate victory number 10, I believe. Because we pretty much already won 9 boards already from previously. But I'm pretty sure that we can actually get ourselves our 10th victory in Toad Scramble. Because, you know, there are usually a grand total of 15 boards in total. Excluding the likes of, although I will admit though is that I will actually include the Balloon Bashers boards, because they pretty much exactly feel similar to this mode, but we won't get into that until we actually get into that mode. So, from now on, bonus coins time. Alright, so I'm hoping it's gonna be, okay, it's just a dual bonus. I'm guessing Blue Toad gets it. Yes, because I can tell that, oh no, maybe Yellow Toad. Oh, right, I'll get confused. Anyway, so let's go ahead and just see what is the lucky ally bonus here. I'm pretty sure it is Rosalina. In fact, our amiibo choice for Rosalina. That's actually pretty worthwhile. Anyway, so let's convert those coins into stars. I'm pretty sure we got ourselves 9 stars. I don't know if we actually got ourselves a Superstar Rush ranking, but even then, we'll find this out until when this result is about to be over with. So, yeah, and plus, if you probably guys can clearly tell that it has been quite a while since we're actually going to come back to this game, because even then, though, we will eventually try to actually complete World 3 until at the end of this month, but hopefully in the next world in next month. Super Star Rush for a 3rd time. But yeah, pretty cool actually. So yeah, I guess there's not much else we can talk about for this point, folks. So anyway, so join me and Diddy Kong next time on Let's Play Mario Party Star Rush for the Nintendo 3DS/Nintendo 2DS. It's about that we move on into the 2nd stage of World 3, in this case World 3-2. But at this point in time, folks, I'm pretty sure that we're actually going to go back onto the regular Red Toad segment, because we won't actually going to be doing with Wario or Daisy or even Mario amiibos yet, because we'll eventually try to use those until a later time. So yeah, see you guys next time.
Later, fellas.